Hey, Jeff, William Nylander has moved throughout this Leafs lineup up and down through the four lines. We've heard different comments from Mike Babcock about him in the early stages of his development, and George and I were talking about this as well. Do you find that Mike Babcock, William Nylander may not be a Mike Babcock type guy?
Good question. If he's not, I think the second question is, and if he's not, what then?
Yes.
Because this has always been the question about William Nylander. It was when he played at Modo. It was when he played at Rögle, two teams in the Swedish men's SHL, the Swedish Hockey League. There was always questions, defensively, is he deficient? But the same thing that I ask about Jake Gardiner, I'll ask about William Nylander. What is he costing you versus what is he creating for you? And even last night, listen, man, that Matthews line, David, as you know, was excellent last night. Creating from the opening puck drop. Guilty maybe of overhandling it too much. Well, maybe making the pretty play. Perhaps, I guess, Hyman could have had that goal if he just tried to bang it in instead of trying to make a pretty play like Matthews and Nylander. But whenever I watch Nylander, he's creating, he's making something. He's turning a little bit of nothing into a whole lot of something. So I think the question you ask about Nylander is the same one you ask about Gardiner. How much is he going to cost us versus how much is he going to create for us? Because as much as we may talk about Austin Matthews, and for good reason, even last night, who was creating more? Was it Matthews or Nylander? I'll take Nylander. And if that's not a Mike Babcock style guy, what then? Then becomes my question. Has the coach run out of patience with him? Is he not long for the team? Or like many coaches, and one in Toronto, Carlisle was like this with Kadri. Does this coach need a whipping boy? And has he chosen William Nylander?